So today I felt like eating yam and fish sauce, so I had to get my yam and my fish and my pepper, and I had to cut my fish, wash it, and remove the intestine, wash my pepper too, and put it in the grinder. Now I added tomato, pepper, bell pepper, and everything that is needed. So I had to grind my pepper. I didn't grind the pepper to be very smooth. I made it to be rough. Now after my fish that is washed, I put it in the pot and added some water. I salted it and also added seasoning of my choice. You can add seasoning of your choice. There is no rule casting term for the kind of seasoning you need there to add to your fish, whatever you are comfortable with. In this case, I added garlic, I added salt, I added parsley and a few other I can't remember right now. I just added what I felt I was comfortable with that will make it to be tasty and have that lovely smell. You can see my collection of seasoning. You don't have to add everything, just a few of them, it's enough. So why fish was boiling, then I had to grate my pepper. Like I said earlier, I don't want my pepper to be too smooth. I don't want it to be too fine. So I love it coarse. That's why I use food processor cup to grate my pepper. So while grating the pepper, the fish was already boiling, and when the fish had boiled to an acceptable standard, I had to throw the water away and I had to debone the fish. Like I removed the central bone in the fish. I mashed the fish also. So after I was done grating the pepper, I had to place oil in my pot, and I had to allow the oil to get warm, like hot to a reasonable temperature. And I added my onions to the oil. And when the onions are started boiling too, I had to add my pepper to the boiling oil. And the cooking process began in earnest. So one thing you have to do while making this kind of stew is that you have to keep turning it continuously, otherwise it's going to get burnt. Like the stew will start sticking to the base of the pot, and over time it will get burnt. You don't want to eat burnt food, of course. You can see my yam cooking on the side way. I was not emphasizing much on the yam because there is no big deal in yam. You cut your yam, you wash your yam, and you put it in pot and you allow it to cook. I'm just emphasizing more on the stew this time around. So I was like I said earlier, you don't want your stew to get burnt. So that was why I kept turning and turning and turning until it was done. I had to like allow the moisture content of the stew to reduce to a reasonable extent, because you don't want to eat watery stew. You want your stew to be thick. The thicker the stew is, the sweeter it is as well. And if you know me very well, you will realize that I am someone that emphasizes much on fruits and vegetables. There is no time I eat my food without fruit. For this meal, I got pineapple. I'm sorry, I got watermelon actually. I had to like cut my watermelon. When my stew was done, I served my yam. I added the fish sauce beside it, and I had to put my watermelon on the side way too. Then I had to like top it up also with Greek yogurt. So it was actually yummy, right? You needed to taste out of it to understand what I was saying. And this kind of food, when you finish eating this kind of food, do you think is the next thing to do? You go to bed and sleep. It was nice. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.